All right, learning objective 2. So lesson 5.1 is all about the supply curve. Learning objective 1 was all about explaining the law of supply. Learning objective 2 is all about the elasticity of supply. So prices are signals to both sides of the market about the relative scarcity of products. High prices discourage consumption but encourage production. So high prices discourage you and I, but they encourage the suppliers or the producers. Low prices encourage consumption but discourage production. So low prices encourage you and I to buy it, but suppliers don't want to make stuff that costs little money. Elasticity of supply measures how responsive producers are to a price change. So to measure elasticity of supply equals the percent change in quantity supplied divided by the percent change in price. Suppose, there's another typo, sorry, the price increases because a higher price makes production more attractive. The quantity supplied increases as the price increases. And let's try this example calculation. All right, let's see if we can do this with a sticky note. Our example calculation. So we have a supply curve for pizza, and we've got the purple lines drawn for prices for pizza. So at $9, they supply 20 million pizzas per week, and at $12, they supply 24 million pizzas per week. So let's try to calculate our elasticity. Percent in quantity supplied. So we're going to do the quantity supplied changes from 20 to 24. So 20 to 24 million pizzas per week. So to do the percent change in quantity supplied, you find the difference between those numbers, which is 4 divided by 4 divided by the first number. Okay, not so bad. Hold on a second. Just trying to get a smaller little calculator here. So we had 4 divided by 20, which is 0.2, times 100, so 20%. Let's see, this is quantity percent. Change in quantity supplied. Let's do percent change in quantity, percent change in price. So 20 to 24 is 9 to 12. So we went from $9 to $12. So the difference between those two numbers, 12 minus 9 is 3 divided by the first number. Some of you can do this in your head, but no worries. 3 divided by 9 times 100, 33.3. So we do the percent change in quantity supplied divided by the percent change in price. So 20% divided by 33.3% equals 0.6. Whoops. I can't get this out of here. All right, there we go. So that is your elasticity of supply, 0.6. Now, what does that mean? If supply elasticity is greater than 1, your product is elastic. If it is 1, it is unit elastic. And if it is less than 1, it is inelastic. So for this example, our elasticity was 0.6, therefore it is inelastic. Determinants of supply elasticity. We're going to skip that. It was a great discussion, but very difficult to do in a video. So if the cost of supplying an additional unit rises sharply as output expands, then a higher price causes little increase, oh, another typo, Little increase in quantity supplied, the supply is more inelastic. If the cost of additional unit rises slowly as output expands, the profit lure of a higher price prompts a relatively large boost in output, so supply is more elastic. Time is one of the determinants of elasticity. So supply becomes more elastic over time as consumers adjust to price changes. So just as demand becomes more elastic over time as consumers adjust to price changes, supply also becomes more elastic over time as producers adjust to price changes. So the longer the adjustment period under consideration, the more easily producers can adapt to price changes. For example, a higher oil price prompts suppliers to pump more from existing wells in the short run. However, in the long run, suppliers are going to explore for more oil. Ability to increase supply. The ability to increase quantity supplied in response to a higher price differs across industries. For example, oil was discovered on Alaska's North Slope in 1967, but that oil did not reach the market until a decade later. The long run is longer for oil and timber, where expansion may take a decade, than for window washing and hot dog vending, where expansion may take only days as you hire another person and get some more squeegees, or go find yourself a cart and buy some more hot dogs. But yeah, oil would take a long time to expand. And there is an awesome video that has to go with this, or that gets to go with this. And one more, because he's funny. And actually this one is really funny. And there's learning objective 2.